What's good, everybody? It's your boy Czar on Rights Reserved. Now, I seen that the story about Shaquille Robinson. Um, in Mexico, she went on a vacation with her friends. The problem was that her friends were covering it up. So instead of saying what actually happened, they did a preemptive move. And before information actually was revealed in an autopsy, they already told the mother, hey, she had alcohol poisoning. But then the coroner found out her neck was broken. Okay, so let me say this. Be careful and beware of frenemies. Now, a frenemy, I'm not saying friends like that and things like that are just around or acquaintances. When I say frenemy, it's a bit different. It's a friend that is very friendly, but they're a bit too friendly, as if leading you down a road that isn't salvageable. Now, the first thing I want to say, you got to pray when it comes to friendships and things like that. You got to pray that God puts the right people in your path. Now, the second thing I want to say, you really got to look at the actions of your friends. If somebody called herself my friend, they're not going somewhere talking smack to somebody about me. If they're saying they're my friend, they're not going somewhere plotting on me. You know what I mean? That's not what a friend does. That's never been a friend. This new generation is different. Like I said, it's different. Like in my generation, like I could think of a few people that are no longer alive because they did that. Like literally, the person came and wiped them out because they found out they did it. They just came and blew their head off. Like I know that. That's the type of generation I'm from. See, and it's different now because everybody's doing the same thing. So there's nobody real to regulate if everybody's doing it and it's normal. Like this is the thing we got to be careful of. And this is what I wanted to talk about today because the Shaquille Robinson thing, it is that. Like it is the situation just like that. And the more I read it, she was 25 years old. Rest in peace to the young lady. You know, she was vibrant, had good pictures. It really seemed like jealousy. And they're saying in the reading that the friends were screaming, fight back. Now, let me say this. I'm not saying from my generation we weren't clowning around, wrestling around, fighting, but we knew limitations. You guys don't know limits. When does it get to the point where I'm trying to break the person's neck? Like, are you that lame? Are you that jealous, that mad? Because now you're going to go to jail. Oh, honestly, you all need to go to jail. Every last one of those friends need to go to jail. They're all accomplices. They all held up the truth till it came out now who did it. Nah, man. Y'all got to go to jail. I'm sorry. I am for her friends going to jail like they committed the murder. All of them. Not which one of them did it. Yeah, that person definitely gets scrutiny. But since no one wants to give it up, all go to jail. We all go away on a vacation together, and your whole motive is to try and set me up to wrestle with me in the bed so you can break my, like, come on, dog. Y'all lame. Y'all gotta go to prison. We need y'all out the way so real people can spread, grow, and we can have progression. Because you know nothing worse stunts progression than idiocracy. Like when idiots are trying to say that they make sense and stuff, but then they're wrestling and kill their friend, or they're gonna devise a lie like, oh, alcohol poisoning, oh, and know that the truth that they really broke her neck. Like that's evil to the point where you gotta go. You gotta go because you don't want to come out and be honest with what you did, and you did it. Like I can't stand people that do stuff and don't admit to it. Like that's the thing. Like I did all the time I did, all the convictions I got, I stood my square. I didn't point out like, oh, I was with him. Nah, I didn't do all that. People are different nowadays. They scream they're real, but it's the fakest you can be. And I don't know what type of generation and stuff we're coming to, but this makes no sense. Like it's really ridiculous. She really had a future ahead of her. I was looking at different things about her educational wise. Like she was really trying to do something, yo. This is wild. It's sad. I feel for her parents. I pray for them, keep them in mind. But this is wild. This needs to stop. There's enough killing going on in Mexico without you being there choking your friend on a bed. Like, how stupid is that? Fight back. Fight. Lame. Lame. And now, how would we have talked about the story if the Mexico, allegedly the cartel caught up with them? How would we have felt in a story? Without cartel, no cartel, they're down there killing each other anyway. Listen, It don't matter. You guys drag stories in the news. You guys saying in Mexico, the cartel, evil's everywhere. It's not about a cartel, a central location, oh, the government. It's about the spirit of evil. We are hosts. People take on spirits because they don't give reference to the one true God. Even when you take it on, you got to repent. You got to come back to your senses. They don't have that training. They just let the spirit take them. I'm going to do what I feel. Like, and then their life's over. Or then something really bad happens to them. And they're like, ah. Like, come on, man. This is crazy. Like, us, like, children got to be taught better. They got to do better. But as a parent, I can't say anything because your child's going to do what they want to do. She was 25. Everybody else had to be around the same age. 25 is well over adult. 21, if you didn't know, is when you're adult. Not 18, is 21. When you're old enough to put a drink to your mouth and make a choice, you're an adult. Okay? And that's old school, and that's today too. That was always back when the army and all that stuff. That was back way when, but it's still today. 21 is the age when you're considered an adult by law. So the thing is, they were adults. So they made adult choices, go to Mexico. Since they want to fight back, somebody got to be screaming that for them in prison. Because they are adults, made adult choices, made an adult mistake. So they got to face the adult penalty. There's none of that back and forth. People making it so complicated. Oh, they said no. They got to go to jail. Somebody passed away due to somebody's reckless actions. Man, y'all, they got to learn better. I know kids don't always listen. Trust me, I know. But I'm telling you, man, they are guilty. This is cut and dry. If this was a person did this, came off the street, did it, they'd be hunting to arrest a murderer. There's no different right here. And they lied. They all said alcohol poisoning. Go to jail. All of you. All rights reserved.